right, it's time for another midweek Devo. This week we're talking about John chapter 6, verses 16 through 21. So this is the story when Jesus walked on water. Go ahead and read verses 16 through 21. Ready? Read. Okay, now that you've read, you'll see that this story is actually said 3 other times in the other Gospels. This is a story where Peter walked on water. This is where they were terrified and they thought that Jesus was a ghost. But Jesus said, "Don't be afraid, it is just me." And he gets into the boat, calms the winds and wave, and Peter walks on water, and all of a sudden they're just sent directly to land, so they don't even have to sail the rest of the way. The amazing thing to me in this story is that Jesus had literally just gotten done feeding 5,000 plus people and the disciples had just seen Jesus feed 5,000 men, not counting women and children, which was probably upwards of 15 to 20,000 total people off of 5 loaves and 2 fish. Jesus just does this amazing miracle, and his disciples are on the boat and they think that Jesus walking towards them on water is a ghost. They see Jesus and they think it's an impossibility. And the disciples are often like us. When we see something that seems impossible, right after we just saw amazing miracles, we often always go back to that state of unbelief. And that's something that I want us to challenge you guys and be challenged in our youth group, is that, and whenever we see awesome miracles, don't go back to that state of unbelief and thinking, oh, God can't do this or God can't do that, but say, God just did this amazing thing. God just did something amazing, and now I'm not going to believe that he can do something else amazing. There's so many times in my life when God did an amazing miracle, and then I immediately go back to saying, no, he can't do this amazing thing because it's even crazier than the last thing he did. But no, God is the God of impossibilities. God can do anything. He can do anything he wants. He's God. And we just have to trust and believe that he will do amazing things. And so today I want to challenge you guys to ask God for some crazy things. If God can walk on water, if God can feed 5,000 people plus with just a few fish and a few pieces of bread, then what amazing things could God do in your life? God could see your friends come to know him. God could use you to heal the sick. God could use you to do these amazing things. Pray and ask God for big things. Pray and ask God for something amazing. And I want you to tell me about what you're praying for that's crazy and awesome on Sunday. All right? You guys have an awesome rest of your week. Oh, I almost forgot. Pastor Amy said that it is okay if you guys want to come up to the church on Tuesdays from 1 o'clock till 5 o'clock. You guys can come up here and we'll work on youth projects. We'll work on a youth band, and we'll work on a bunch of different stuff, and maybe even do a little bit of a devotional. But if you guys want to come up on Tuesday from 1 to 5 p.m. to the church, come hang out, we'll have a good time, and then you guys can go home, because I know you're not doing anything because you don't have school. So I'll tell your parents, you can show them this, or I'll talk to them on Sunday and let them know that you guys can come up Tuesday from 1 to 5 to the church, and we'll hang out, we'll work on some youth stuff, do a bunch of things, and it'll be a lot of fun. All right, see you guys Sunday.